Have you ever heard of snakes so big they can swallow a whole person? In 2017, something so unbelievable happened in Indonesia that it shocked the world. A farmer went missing, and what locals found days later will send chills down your spine. This is a breathtaking story about a gigantic snake that goes beyond imagination. Stay tuned until the end because you'll discover how this impressive species still poses a real danger in some parts of the planet. The capture of the giant anaconda in Altamira. In 2016, the town of Altamira in Brazil became the center of attention when construction workers made an incredible discovery that left everyone in awe. During the blasting of a cave to begin a construction project, they stumbled upon a gigantic anaconda, one of the largest snakes in the world. This impressive serpent measured about 33 feet long and weighed around 880 pounds. Just imagine the size of it. The capture of this enormous anaconda was quite a spectacle. The snake was found among rocks and vegetation, and what began as a construction job quickly turned into an event that attracted curious onlookers and media from all over the world. The images of the snake being rescued showcase not only the impressive magnitude of the anaconda, but also the beauty of the Amazonian wildlife. This incident highlighted a fascinating aspect of the Amazon, its astonishing biodiversity, and the presence of creatures that seem to come straight out of adventure stories. Anacondas are known to be formidable predators, and the fact that one so colossal was found reaffirms what many already knew. The Amazon is home to some of the most impressive snakes on the planet. These snakes can swim and move with great agility, and their size makes them feared by many. The capture of the anaconda not only left people amazed, but also reignited the debate about the preservation of the Amazon and the importance of respecting these incredible beings that inhabit the forest. Historically, the Amazon is seen as one of the last refuges for wildlife, and events like this remind us all of the need to protect our environment and the wonders it holds. So if you've ever wondered what it would be like to see an anaconda of that magnitude, you can now get an idea. Thanks to this incredible discovery in Altamira, nature continues to surprise us, and each new discovery serves as a reminder of how rich and diverse life is on our planet. The giant snake of Everglades National Park. In 2012, an astonishing capture shocked experts and biologists at Everglades National Park in Florida, USA. A giant Burmese python measuring over 16 feet long was found in the swampy areas of the park, carrying an impressive 87 eggs ready to be laid. This event highlighted a serious issue threatening the local wildlife: the invasion of Burmese pythons in the Everglades. Burmese pythons, native to Southeast Asia, are not a natural species in Florida. They began to appear in the region after being brought in as exotic pets, but over time, many of them were abandoned in the wild. The warm, humid climate of the Everglades is perfect for these snakes, allowing them to reproduce rapidly and grow with few natural predators. This situation has led to a full-blown invasion of pythons, which have become a threat to native species like small mammals, birds, and even alligators. The capture of this giant python, while impressive, brought to light a serious ecological problem. These snakes are voracious predators and are destabilizing the Everglades ecosystem. With 87 eggs, this one snake had the potential to produce even more pythons, increasing the population of this invasive species. Biologists warned that if the population growth of these snakes continues, the balance of the native fauna in the Everglades could be seriously compromised. The US government and environmental organizations have taken steps to try to control the python population, including promoting programs to capture and remove these reptiles. Additionally, there are awareness campaigns urging people to think twice before acquiring exotic animals and to understand the importance of never abandoning them in the wild. This capture serves as a warning about the impact an invasive species can have and reminds us how easy it is to disrupt the balance of an ecosystem, but how difficult it is to restore it. And who would have thought that a snake over 16 feet long could symbolize such a profound problem? The Medusa monster, the giant python of Missouri. In 2011, an astonishing snake named Medusa made it into the Guinness World Records as the largest snake in captivity. Medusa is a reticulated python that measures an incredible 25 feet long and weighs around 350 pounds. She's so large that it takes an entire team to carry and even feed her, making it a unique experience for those who work with her. Medusa resides in a haunted house in Missouri, USA, where she is the main attraction. Her presence and size are so impressive that they draw visitors from all over, all eager to see one of the largest snakes in the world up close. Beyond her astonishing size, Medusa has an intimidating appearance. Her dark skin is covered in patterns reminiscent of the scales of a mythical creature, living up to her name, derived from Medusa, the mythological figure with snakes for hair. Despite her fearsome reputation, she lives in captivity under the careful watch of her handlers, who ensure her well-being and safety, as well as a suitable environment for a snake of her size. Medusa is fed on a controlled diet of large portions of meat, which is essential for her health. Keeping a python of this size in captivity is a significant responsibility, and her caregivers work hard to keep her safe and healthy while also ensuring visitors have an unforgettable experience when they see her. Medusa's fame serves as a reminder of how filled with fascinating and impressive creatures nature is. Snakes like her are among the largest predators in the reptilian world, and even in captivity, they continue to captivate us with their size and strength. Medusa is undoubtedly a symbol of the mysterious and magnificent aspects of nature, and her story continues to attract people interested in encountering a real-life monster. The 7-meter giant snake captured in Indonesia. In 2002, an incredible capture took place in Sumatra, Indonesia. Residents of a local village encountered a massive reticulated python measuring an astonishing 23 feet long and weighing over 330 pounds. This discovery quickly became a significant event for the community, which required the strength of several men to contain the enormous reptile. Reticulated pythons are known for being one of the largest snake species in the world. These creatures are extremely strong and agile predators, perfectly adapted to the tropical rainforest environment of Indonesia. The region is a true paradise for wildlife, boasting a unique and lush biodiversity. In fact, it's relatively common to find giant snakes in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, but encountering one so close to inhabited areas is still startling. For many locals, these snakes are part of the environment and symbolize the grandeur and mystery of Indonesia's forests. In addition to their size, reticulated pythons are fascinating for their hunting behavior and habits. They prey on large animals, such as wild boars and even deer, and can swallow entire creatures thanks to their ability to expand their bodies. While they can be intimidating due to their size and strength, attacks on humans are extremely rare. This 2002 capture served as a reminder of how much nature still holds surprises and the delicate balance that exists between humans and wildlife in the region. For the village in Sumatra, the capture of the snake was an event to be told and retold for generations, highlighting the majesty and adaptability of these reptiles. The 8-meter anaconda in the Amazon River. In 2019, Brazilian fishermen had an incredible encounter with one of the largest snakes in the world, the infamous anaconda. They captured a giant anaconda measuring about 26 feet long and weighing an astonishing 550 pounds in the Amazon River. This capture quickly attracted attention, with images and videos of the enormous snake going viral on social media, impressing and intriguing people both in Brazil and around the globe. Anacondas, especially the green anaconda, are known for their colossal size and strength. They inhabit the rivers and flooded areas of the Amazon, where they move with agility and often go unnoticed, blending into their surroundings. The anaconda captured in 2019 was particularly large, even by the standards of its species, which typically ranges from 16 to 23 feet in the wild. Encounters with snakes of this size are rare, generating excitement and sparking important discussions about the balance between wildlife preservation and human activities in the rainforest. The impact of these images sparked conversations about the preservation of the Amazon and the species that inhabit this unique region. Anacondas are apex predators and play a vital role in the local ecosystem, helping to control the populations of various species. When they are captured or killed, whether out of fear or because they are perceived as threats, it can lead to imbalances that affect the natural cycle of the area. Moreover, interactions between humans and anacondas serve as a reminder of the importance of understanding and respecting the boundaries of nature. For the fishermen, capturing the anaconda was an extraordinary event, but it underscores the need for harmonious coexistence with the wildlife of the Amazon. After all, these incredible creatures are part of what makes the Amazon rainforest so fascinating and valuable. While many may feel scared, others view the anaconda as a symbol of the strength and mystery that dwell in the heart of the planet's largest tropical rainforest. The largest snake in history, Titanoboa. In 2009, an incredible discovery shocked the scientific community and sparked curiosity worldwide. Fossils of a gigantic snake called Titanoboa were found in Colombia in the Cerrejón coal mine region. This prehistoric serpent lived approximately 60 million years ago, shortly after the extinction of the dinosaurs, and its proportions were impressive even by today's standards for giant snakes. Estimates suggest that Titanoboa measured around 43 feet long and weighed over a ton, making it the largest snake ever recorded in history. Titanoboa was related to modern anacondas and boas, but it surpassed them in size. The tropical environment of Colombia, with temperatures higher than today's, likely contributed to the growth of this snake, as reptiles tend to reach larger sizes in warmer climates. This colossal predator dominated the food chain at the time, hunting aquatic animals and even crocodiles, which also grew to gigantic proportions in that era. The discovery of Titanoboa fossils not only provided more insights into the evolution of snakes, but also offered important clues about environmental conditions millions of years ago. The flora and fauna of that time helped scientists better understand the post-dinosaur period and the evolution of tropical ecosystems. Imagine a snake the size of a school bus slithering through the swamps, hunting its prey with power and precision. It's hard to visualize, but thanks to paleontology, we have a window into that astonishing past. Titanoboa serves as a powerful reminder of how our planet has been and can still be a home to truly extraordinary creatures. While we may not encounter snakes of such absurd sizes today, the knowledge that such a massive animal once existed is fascinating and of course somewhat frightening. The giant snake in Malaysia. In 2016, an impressive discovery occurred in Malaysia that quickly made headlines around the world. During a construction operation, workers came across a gigantic reticulated python measuring approximately 26 feet long. This type of snake is renowned for being one of the largest snake species in the world, but even for a reticulated python, that size is extraordinary. Once captured, the snake drew the attention of both local and international media, being recognized as one of the largest snakes ever found in the region. Unfortunately, the story of this enormous snake did not have a happy ending. Shortly after being captured, the snake died, sparking even more discussions and concerns about the impact of human activities on the habitats of these animals. The tropical rainforest of Asia is one of the richest and most diverse ecosystems on the planet, home to many animal species that may still be unknown to science. Spotting a snake of such massive size raises the possibility that there may be other reptiles of similar or even larger sizes hiding in the dense jungles of the region. This kind of discovery reignites the public's fascination with giant creatures and the mysteries that forests still hold. The reticulated python is a species capable of reaching enormous sizes and, as a top predator, plays a crucial role in the ecological balance of Asian forests. Reticulated pythons typically prey on large animals and can survive for long periods without food, allowing them to thrive in remote areas rarely inhabited by humans. This story brings to light issues surrounding environmental preservation, as deforestation and urban expansion put these species at risk. At the same time, it highlights that even with all our technology and urbanization, there are still surprises in nature that leave us in awe and make us reflect on how much more there is to discover in the wild. The 23-foot python found in Sulawesi. In 2017, a shocking incident occurred on the island of Sulawesi in Indonesia, involving a giant python measuring 23 feet long. This snake not only startled the local population, but also left the entire world in disbelief. It all began when a farmer from the area went missing while working in his fields. Friends and family were puzzled by his sudden disappearance, as he was an experienced man who knew the area well. After searches in the region, locals began to suspect a massive python that had been spotted nearby. The snake was captured, and to everyone's horror, the farmer's body was found inside it. This tragic event highlighted that in some parts of the world, encounters with giant snakes can be extremely dangerous. In rural areas of Sulawesi, pythons often coexist closely with humans, as the region provides an ideal habitat for these snakes, featuring dense tropical forests, heat, and humidity. Pythons typically prey on animals like pigs and other large prey, but in rare situations they can also pose a threat to humans. Cases like this are uncommon, but they reinforce just how impressive these snakes are. Pythons can grow to enormous sizes and possess powerful muscular strength capable of suffocating and swallowing prey much larger than their heads. After an event like this, this, the world is reminded of how unpredictable the wild can be and how there are still giant animals living in certain parts of the planet. This case also raised questions about the coexistence of humans and large animals in areas where their natural habitats are being diminished. While such incidents are tragic, they prompt us to reflect on the mysteries and dangers of the natural world, showing that even in the 21st century, there are still giant creatures that leave us in awe and compel us to have greater respect for nature. And that was the shocking story of the 23-foot python that terrified the island of Sulawesi and put the whole world on alert. This situation reminds us of how much nature still holds in terms of mysteries and dangers in the depths of the rainforest. If you enjoy stories like this and want to learn more about giant creatures and other mysteries of the world, be sure to give a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching, and until next time for more curiosities.